NBA is becoming unwatchable, and it's really time for the league to do something about it. They need to either shut it down or run me my 10-day contract already. Now, look, I was of the mindset that, hey, the league has already lost so much money. COVID kind of seems to be on the downswing of things. Let's just try and get through this season, and hopefully by the end of the season, everyone will be healthy enough to make some enjoyable basketball by the time the playoffs come around. But now, the NBA has hit the triple-digit mark for new players entering health and safety protocols. I think over 115, I think it was like 117 NBA players have entered the league's health and safety protocols. There's only like 500 players in the whole league. That's like a fourth of the league in total. And honestly, Sixers signing Tyler Johnson was kind of my last straw for making this video. I saw a tweet saying that Woj and Shams, they were posting these players entering protocols like it's the NBA draft, like it's draft night. And the Warriors, they recently played this lineup, a starting lineup of Kuminga, Toscano Anderson, Kevon Looney, Lee, and Chris Chiozza. I'm like, these are the Warriors. This is supposed to be the leading NBA contenders. And it's bad enough. For example, like the Nets were already missing Kyrie. Now you take away KD and Harden, and they're looking like a team that gets bounced in the first round of the G League playoffs. So what can the league actually do about this? We're getting news now that Stephen A. Smith has COVID. Like, what is ESPN going to do without him? He's literally the entire network. It's just not a good look for the league, and the basketball product itself is severely below par. It's not very enjoyable to watch. Even Doc Rivers was quoted saying that ex-NBA players kept calling him. They kept hitting him up for a chance to play due to all the players entering protocols. Let me find out that Doc denied us a chance of seeing Iverson's return to the league. So on one hand, it's cool to see some of these guys get a chance to see NBA minutes. Like I'm thinking of Isaiah Thomas, who probably should have already been on the team by now. But at some point, you got to protect the league image. These are supposed to be the best basketball players in the entire world, and that's just not what we're getting right now. Like, look at this lineup the other day between the Nets and the Magic. Who are these guys, man? I'm not an NBA casual. Like, I still recognize these names, but they shouldn't be starting. They shouldn't even be getting NBA minutes, and let alone starting in an actual game. So games are getting suspended. There's even a contingency plan in place for if the Christmas Day games get suspended. And what is Christmas Day without the NBA? It's not something it's not even Christmas to me. So I was personally calling for the league to be shut down a while ago so that we could eventually make this grand reopening on Christmas Day. But obviously it's too late for that. So I have a couple ideas. And it feels weird to say this, but it feels weird to say let players play with COVID. But I feel like NBA players who are vaccinated, boosted, asymptomatic should probably be allowed to play. And if it's too much to just straight up let them play, how about for all those asymptomatic players who would have entered protocols before are instead just required to play in masks? I've been hooping with a mask on for over a year now, and yeah, it kind of sucks. But I bet if you told NBA players, hey, you either play with this mask on or you have to quarantine for 10 days, you can bet they'd take the former every time. I know hoopers with masks kind of be rocking it on the bottom of their chin, which completely defeats the purpose. But I feel like the NBA could get its players some of those higher tech, self-cooling, like breathable masks that actually stay up while making running and breathing as easy as possible. All right, so that was my first idea, and it's not that great of an idea, but I like this next one a lot better. If the NBA really must sit out dang near a quarter of its league at one time, they need to do everything possible to actually increase the watchability and viewing experience for the audience. So I personally didn't really enjoy watching bubble basketball all that much. I think it was all the fake crowd noise. That generic court was just not very inspiring or interesting to look at. But what about this? Let's mic up all the NBA players. Let's bring back the rail cam. Add a 2K camera angle, please. Please add the 2K camera angle so we can see the court in a different way. I saw them do the Madden view for an NFL game for like one possession, and it was the best thing I've ever seen. I don't even watch football like that, but I said, hey, if I saw NFL games like this, I would watch it every time. You could even take it a step further. Let fans at home participate in those little in between timeout games, like when there's a mascot race and if your guy wins, you get a free coffee from Dunkin' or something. Let fans from home get in on those perks. Because if we're, as the fans, are forced to watch lifetime fitness level basketball, at least let them have fun and experience the game unlike they've ever seen before. And Adam Silver, all the NBA GMs, you know where to find me. I can shoot, I can run, I can pass. You're not going to get a lot of defense, though.